Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Aquila Files. Tonight, we're diving deep into the shadows, where whispers crawl from the walls and the very air tries to suffocate you. Are you ready to lose yourselves in the dark? Our story tonight follows a young woman, let's call her Clara, who, desperate for a place to stay, accepts an offer from a man named Leo. He seemed kind enough at first, but as the night wore on in his creaky old house, Clara felt a chill that had nothing to do with the temperature. It began subtly, with faint whispers. At first, Clara dismissed them as the wind, or maybe the old house settling. But they grew, becoming a rhythmic, unsettling chant that seemed to come from the very walls. Meanwhile, Leo grew distant, his lips moving as if in silent prayer. Then came the smell, a thick, metallic, cloying scent, like old pennies and something foul. Clara searched for its source, her unease growing. It seemed strongest near the imposing, boarded-up fireplace, a place Leo had warned her to avoid. Later, in her small, Spartan room, Clara tried to sleep. But sleep wouldn't come. The whispers intensified, coalescing into alien words that raised the hairs on her arms. A primal dread began to grip her. Suddenly, a sharp rapping echoed from her door. "Are you awake?" Leo's voice, strained and rough, cut through the silence. "Don't be afraid. It's just the others. They want to welcome you." Clara's blood ran cold. Others? What others? The rapping became more insistent, joined by a low scraping sound coming from within the walls. The smell choked her. The whispers grew frenzied, 1,000 unseen mouths murmuring directly into her ear. A flickering, greenish light seeped from beneath the door, casting grotesque shadows. Panic surged. Clara scrambled from the bed, the scraping intensifying, as if something was clawing its way through the wood. A single, echoing word, filled with malevolence, resonated in the air. Clara stumbled towards a tarnished mirror. Instead of her own reflection, she saw a distorted, elongated visage with eyes burning with an unnatural light. She screamed, turning to flee. As her hand brushed the wall, it felt cold, damp, like living flesh. Then, a single, skeletal finger slowly emerged from the plaster. The house wasn't just old, it was alive, and it was hungry. Clara's desperate escape from the house was a blur of terror. She burst out into the night, the chilling whispers and the oppressive smell of decay clinging to her like a shroud. She never looked back, but the feeling of being watched, of something ancient and hungry stirring within those walls, would forever haunt her. So tell me, are you brave enough to listen to the whispers in your own home? Can you feel the shadows watching you? Subscribe to the Aquila Files if you dare, and share this story with anyone you think might enjoy a good scare. But be warned, some doors should never be opened, and some houses, they remember.